As the days get shorter and the temperature drops, a familiar season returns, the cold and flu season. For many of us, this time of year means bundling up and trying to avoid catching whatever bug is going around. But today, there's more than just the common cold to be aware of. Influenza, COVID-19 variants, and RSV are all on the rise, and each brings its own challenges. Imagine waking up one morning with a scratchy throat and a runny nose. Maybe you brush it off as just a cold, but what if it's more? Influenza can often start with mild symptoms, but it can quickly turn into something more serious, especially for the very young, the elderly, and those with underlying health conditions. A cough that lingers, body aches that won't quit, these aren't just the flu's calling card, they can lead to complications like pneumonia if left untreated. And let's not forget RSV, a virus that was once mostly associated with young children. Over the last few years, we've seen it impact more adults, especially those over 65 or with weakened immune systems. RSV often starts with symptoms like congestion and wheezing, which can rapidly worsen, leading to difficulty breathing. For vulnerable groups, this virus is not just a seasonal inconvenience, it's a real danger. Now let's talk about the one that's been on everyone's mind, COVID-19. While we've come a long way since 2020, new variants continue to emerge. Some are more contagious, others might escape immunity from previous infections or vaccinations. It's easy to think that the worst is behind us, but the reality is that COVID-19 is still circulating and still poses a threat, particularly to those who haven't received the latest booster shots. So, how do we protect ourselves from this trio of respiratory viruses? Vaccination remains our best defense. Flu vaccines have been updated to match the circulating strains, and getting your annual shot can reduce your risk of severe illness. For RSV, new vaccines have recently been approved for adults over 60, offering hope for those most at risk. And of course, staying up to date with COVID-19 boosters is essential in keeping both old and new variants at bay. But vaccines are only part of the story. Simple habits can make a world of difference. Washing your hands regularly, avoiding close contact with sick individuals, and wearing a mask in crowded places can significantly reduce your chances of getting sick. And if you do start feeling under the weather, don't push through it. Rest, hydrate, and consult your doctor if symptoms worsen or don't improve after a few days. As we prepare for the cold and flu season, it's important to stay informed and proactive. The viruses may change, but our ability to protect ourselves improves with each new piece of research and every preventative step we take. Stay safe, stay healthy, and remember, this season isn't just about staying warm, it's about staying well.